Hello, you beautiful beings. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to your daily oracle. Oh my gosh, there is like such a potent stream coming through. I have to apologize. I haven't been on in a couple days. I am battling burnout once again, and that might be significant in there for somebody. Maybe somebody can relate. Or this might be your caution to stop yourself, let yourself rest before burnout hits. So I apologize if I'm sniffling, but this spirit was just coming through for me personally, and it felt like such a disservice not to share, because I feel like so many of us can relate to what's going on right now in this way. And okay, woo! I just need to let myself like fall back in there. I'm hearing when spirit comes through, sometimes I should say like one of my specific spirit guides, and I feel like it's Mother Mary, but I also feel like it's just like a very motherly, loving, compassionate, like the essence of my divine feminine. Excuse me. And she comes in and she goes, "Darling, you're allowed to slow down. You're allowed to listen to the whispers. If you allow yourself to listen to the whispers, you won't have to hear the screams." You can move through life with ease. There's no more rushing or trying to please. You are born to walk these streets with ease. So listen to the whispers. Don't wait for the screams. What? I love so much. What just happened? And what that's like metaphorically communicating is that you're in a place where you can feel your intuition so clearly. Like you can feel, sorry, I like moved my camera today and I keep looking at the other side and it's not there. So forgive me if I've been like pointing this way the whole time. My head's crooked anyways, but you're tapped in. You are so mother effing tapped into your body and into your being and into your knowing now. And it's just the brain that's been trying to catch up, right? We've been talking about this if you've been with my channel in the recent days. The brain is taking its time to catch up. But you have this inner knowing. I'm so sorry. I have a runny nose. One sec. Thank you for your loving patience. You have this inner knowing with the ability to navigate life with ease. Like your intuition and you're online, you're tapped in, you're turned on into the channel and into your intuitive knowing and into that emotional intelligence that you can use to guide you and lead you forward. But the brain is still playing old patterns. I keep going to look over there. Maybe that's like part of the old pattern is it's looking where it, oh my God, that's the message in me looking for the camera over here. There's so much, when the energy is just like so big, and let me know if you can feel this because it's yours. Like I'm tapping into this like major collective, or the very few small collective of us that are moving through these conscious upgrades and like new levels of awareness and like third eye wide open. And sure, we can say that but not actually know what it means. But when you know You are seeing things in a different light and a different level because you've befriended your emotions and the emotional spectrum, and you know when to like lean in and lean out, and you know it's teaching you, and it's like in this, so the mind is trying to catch up. I'm so sorry, I have all kinds of discomforts happening within my body right now. Okay, so me looking for the camera over here, the mind is programmed to look in this direction, but you know this is the way now. You know, like you can see it. You can see that the camera is on this side of the phone. You can see that I'm obviously not looking at the camera. You know what I mean? Like we can see it. It's obvious now. But there's this old pattern that has you looking at the opposite end or in the wrong direction of the way the mind, the pattern, the program is used to running. And so there's this reprogramming that's happening that you're doing within yourself, and you're becoming aware. And so when she says listen to the whispers and you won't have to hear the screams, it's like the old program waits for the scream. The old program waits for the really loud, obvious, brutal, aggressive sign takes place. It's like the whispers are the little niggles that are like, sit down, relax. You know, like sometimes I'll be doing something in the house and I get like a upset feeling in my tummy, and I feel like that's how my intuition communicates. Don't do this right now. This is not in alignment. And you can feel that. You can feel it within yourself, however you relate to it. Maybe it's like the solar plexus in there, or like in your heart. Your heart's pulling you in a different direction, or you notice like your breath is restricted in this one. You know, you can see where the resistance is in your body and where it's not in energetic alignment. But instead of moving with the niggle or that little like discomfort, you wait until you stub your toe or you drop your coffee, or like something bigger and more obvious has to happen. And we don't have to wait for that anymore. Like you're way smarter and way more intelligent and wise now, embodied, that your brain is just like, we're just in the final stages of reprogramming mental dogma. And so I'm kind of on a little bit of a tangent, but I also want to just let spirit to drop back in to this space, because I'm very much dissecting what spirit is bringing through. And maybe that's another message in itself, is you don't need to pick it apart anymore. You know, if you know, you know. And let's be real, you know. If you're watching this, and you take the time to sit here with me, you know that there are big things in the works and that you are a significant part of it. And Spirit needs you to take care right now. You know, maybe you've been met with some kind of illness or something that stopped you in your tracks because you had been running the old pattern. Or you're in this integration phase where you're not necessarily running the old pattern, but you're not running the old pattern. Like it's just unconsciously in there. Like I see like the breadcrumbs and the cookie crumbs. It's like you've gotten the majority out, but there's just this like remnants that is being sifted through right now. And it's like the most uncomfortable, right? When the pattern's about to die, that's when it gets loudest. So if you're experiencing emotions and past trauma and a lot of your stuff very loud right now, it's because these are parts of you. These are your inner child. These are all these pieces or parts or past selves that are dying because the victim can't come with you. The toxic attachment self can't come with you. The self with mommy and daddy issues, that part of you is being healed. Therefore, it is dying. And so these things are going to get really loud, and that's why things are getting really loud right now. And that's okay. As uncomfortable as it is, if we let it be okay. We don't have to let it be okay, but the word let it, like allow, let, just like let be. Like you can't push it away, you can't force it gone. Maybe you've been trying to go in all these different directions. Like just recently, I was like, I'm buying a trailer. I said it in one of my last videos. And although I love that plan, my ego is quickly being checked. And Spirit is saying and asking me to take the back seat in this unraveling. And sure, I'm ready to make a move, and I'm ready to, right? And you're feeling the momentum, you're feeling the draw towards something different. But there's this message of, to loosen the grip of control that feels like it's keeping you safe. Find that stability on a deeper level within yourself. Stop seeking it externally. And from just my personal experience, so maybe you can relate, I was like, oh, I'm gonna sublet, I'm gonna go back home for the winter, I'm gonna buy a trailer, I'm gonna move into a dome. I'm just like, but I think that's just part of this beautiful process, is we just have to keep throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks. Like, what really feels in alignment? What is, one of the things I said recently in one of my previous videos, can't remember which one, but I said, I want to be 100% wherever I am. I want to be 100% there. And if for some reason I feel like I'm not capable and I feel like I should be somewhere else, I don't want to be 50% here. And my throat is almost like clearing and closing at the same time while I'm saying this. And so maybe it's like really hard for you to use your voice to get to where you're going. Like you have to have some uncomfortable conversations with people. You have to talk to the landlords. You have to have that conversation with mom. You have to have uncomfortable conversations with employers, maybe clients, friends, of just like, in a way, it might feel like you're letting people down by choosing you. But the reality of it is you can never, ever let those who love you down by caring about you. It's almost selfish not to care about you. If you know what I mean. It is. So, caring about you, making you the most luminescent, loved, supported being is the best thing you can do for those that love you and that need your light in the world. So if that means going on a winter hiatus, or maybe it's summer where you are, wherever you are, if you're go on a hiatus, give yourself a leave. Or, how can you meet yourself with the most grace right now? Paint that picture. Okay, and just paint that picture. What does it feel like? How do you feel inside? What does your heart feel? Where are your shoulders? Do they just like drop 3 inches? See, I was holding my shoulders. I didn't even notice. But in order to be able to have that embodied feeling of what's possible, we also need to fully accept right where we are. And that means sitting with the discomfort that I'm not okay. This is hard. I don't like it. You know? And I think a lot of us, especially the highly sensitive ones, which if you're here, I'm sure you relate to that in some sense. We feel big things a lot. And we wait for things to feel like death. Like we tough it out. And we can't tough it out anymore. There's no more trying to tough this out. You deserve the most wealth, health, abundance without struggling for it. And I think this is part of the new embodiment that your brain is still catching up with is, oh, I can just rest and be worthy of money. Oh, I can just do what brings me joy and deserve love. I don't have to work for it. Oh. Like I can just take some time off and give myself love and watch how that turns into greater abundance. There's deep feeling in this. Like you feel it. You feel the truth in it. So just to let that Divine Mother's voice back in. Darling, you need not worry. You have everything you need to create the stability within, to create the harmony within. To fall in love with you and life again. It all comes from within. And then I just hear this echo within. Oh, I'm gonna leave it there, you beautiful beings. Thank you so much for just spending this sicky Saturday I'm having Saturday morning. I love you all. You're doing it. And I'm so proud of you. Spirit is so proud of you. Your angels, your team is just like, woo! We're getting on the other side. Because you know what to do and you're listening to that more and more. And soon you'll just listen to the whisper and be led by a whisper, and life will just be graceful whispers. Which our nervous systems are going to be so grateful for after what you've been through. These things haven't gone unnoticed. Your strength tested, your courage, your vulnerability has not gone unnoticed. I love you all. Have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.